This is a video of a Javelin 18-gallon baggage tank. And this one was removed from a Cessna 172M model. It's a 1975 Skyhawk. But it's a lot of different Cessnas were type certificated with this tank in it. So you can buy this tank and install it in your Cessna if it's included in, say it's a 170, 172, 182, 180. It's a lot, 175. There's a lot of different models. This was a Cessna factory option, and it's already certified and approved by the FAA to go in a lot of these different Cessnas. I think it's also used in some MAL aircraft. It's an 18-gallon tank, and the incorporates this 12-volt pump, facet pump. It's mounted just after the baggage compartment. And the way this system works is you burn down your right fuel tank, and then you turn on the auxiliary tank. You switch to the left tank operation. That's the only thing you can't do with a system. You have to be on the left tank feeding when you turn the pump on, because the only no-no you can do and get yourself in trouble with this is if you turn the pump on and you got an empty aux tank and you're feeding off the right tank, you can introduce air to the system. That's what this is all about on this placard. And that reads: auxiliary fuel tank capacity 18 gallons, transfer time to right wing tank 1 hour. Actually, it's much less than that. It's probably about 40 minutes to pump 18 gallons up. Transfer and level flight. Well, most of my transferring was done in a tight left orbit. Maneuvering, rocking the wings back and forth and all that, it didn't seem to have a whole lot of effect on it. Operate engine on left tank during transfer. Do not overflow wing tank. Okay, well, if you do that, the worst that happens is it pumps fuel through the cross feed, the overhead cross feed, and out the left wing vent out by the strut. You'll see it coming out if you do happen to overfill the right tank. I've screwed up, done it many a time, and it had never hurt anything. But it's been a very reliable system, and it extended the range of my Skyhawk to, I used to figure on working 6.5 hours in a 150 horsepower Skyhawk. The longest I stayed aloft with it was 7 hours and 15 minutes, and I still had some, reserve left. In my airplane, this gave me a total of 56 usable. And now this is the filler neck here. You can locate that per we got the install drawings here that tell you exactly where to place all of this. I have not replaced the fuel hoses, and that's something that needs to be done. But if you've got a different model, some of the links are going to be a little, slightly different. So it'd be foolish for me to go and replace all these hoses, and then you find out you need a longer fuel drain hose. And let's see, that's the rear of the tank. So this is the hose. This is the feed hose that goes to the fuel pump. On this side is a hose that goes to the fuel drain, which this is it here. It goes in the belly of the tank. This is a check valve that goes in line with the fuel pump. Fuel pump also has a check valve, but this is to prevent fuel from draining down out of the right wing and overfilling the aux tank. And these are the hoses that go to, this is for your quick drain that you mount in the belly of the tank. This wooden block here, there is a hole in the center of this aluminum tank here, and this dowel is designed to sit down in there, and this becomes a center support. This piece here is a separate piece from the tank. It's plywood, and this becomes a center support for the plywood, that becomes your new floor for your baggage compartment. So you can see you end up losing maybe 8 inches out of the bottom floor of your baggage compartment. But if the tank is empty, you can still utilize, you can still carry your a normal baggage load in the back there, minus the weight of the tank, which I think is about 18 pounds. Anyway, this whole setup, I bought this from Javelin, and it was operational. I removed it from my Skyhawk, and I guess it was probably October, November 2014. So it was in operation until about 90 days ago. Worked perfectly. Anyway, you can buy this tank from me, and I'll ship it to you for $2,100, and you'll have to supply the new hoses because some of these are aged out. All right, it's Bill Corbett, and you can contact me at spotter37@cox.net. SPOTTER 37 cox.net. Thank you.